Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Frankie Montas. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Indeed, his walks and hits per innings pitched is ridiculously good. I mean, when you look at the rest of the league, this guy never works out of the stretch. He's always in his windup, probably feeling pretty comfortable, getting the baseball going right after hitters, limiting hard contact, and having good defensive work behind it. Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Austin Slater stands in. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Taylor makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Definitely classify Tauchman as one of those gritty players, willing to do whatever, get on base, get around the bases.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill in this one, Kai Busch.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that done. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He'll circle the bases. His 26th of the year. It's 1-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To third, Rojas. Throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert Jr. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The delivery to Robert. In the air, right side. Taylor moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 25.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Check swing, called strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Teal late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Brett Bryant. Fly ball to right. Tachman hauls it in, and there's one away. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Out towards right center field. Robert on the move. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Maton. And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know, it happens.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. The 1-1. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Now it's going to be Luis Torrens. Right through there for a strike. Popped in the air. Left field. Taylor puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Onto the 4th. Here's Josh Rojas.
Number 5.
Here's a 1-1.
Rojas.
Swing and a foul out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now 6 strikeouts in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2
White
strikes.
Sox down a run. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Two outs. On the ground to the left.
Nope. Foul ball.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line to left, and foul ball. That one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
1 out, base is empty. Mark Vientos now at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Brett Bryant up now for the Mets. Montgomery tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets, and it's 2-0. You're watching Major League. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Luis Robert Jr. There's the swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him, and that's 9 in a row.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Fights it off. You'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. The White Sox going with a new arm, Tyler Gilbert.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Center field. Robert makes the grab, one down.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
That one lifted to left. Taylor pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple quick outs.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Taylor makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings. Back here in Queens, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Nick Maton. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Montas winds and deals. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The White Sox down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's hit number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Mets 2 and the White Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. And a 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Up next for the Mets,
1 gone runner at first. And here is Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1.
Out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And makes the grab. And that is that. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back
Leading
as
off for
we
the
take a
White
peek
Sox,
at the starting
third
pitching
baseman,
so
number
far
5,
this year.
Rojas.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so
here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Montas is done in this one, didn't give up a hit, so maybe a tough.
Pitching for
Paul
the Mets,
Blackburn taking over on the
number
mound.
58.
these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next to hit, Austin Slater. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The White Sox hitless so far in the game. Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the White Sox.
Pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gus Varland.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
High in the air, out to right. Tauchman settles under this one, brings it in. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter,
Luis Angel Acuna. Up now for the Mets. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Number 64 up and loosening in the pen. Boozer, the left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo. High fly ball out into left center field. Taylor pulls that one down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. So here's Robert now. That one finds the zone. Gonna count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8.
Pitching for the White
Number
Sox.
64 on to pitch out of the pen here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Smith.
1-1 now. Into left center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's safe.
Luis Torrens getting ready to hit. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Maton makes the grab, 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1 out on the ball. 2. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Back here at Citi Field. Right now at the plate, Nick Maton.
Nick Maton.
Manager out of the dugout. 3 outs from a no-hitter. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice grab. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. White Sox down to their final out. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.